Alright folks, good morning. Day 2. Yesterday we managed to get all the ends off. And this is, I think, 60 acres total this is. So we got the ends off. And we kind of started on the east side here. I went around, but now we're gonna, I think he's just gonna chop down the middle. We're gonna chop back and forth on this little opening here, and then eventually we're gonna take this chunk off here. Our winter wheat is going on this side of the field. I'm not sure what his overall plan is as far as acreage. I think he said probably 40 acres. I believe this is 60, something like that. But as of right now, that is the plan, to put our winter wheat on this side. Probably hook our 260 on the sunflower here. Probably next week if it stays pretty dry, and get that in at some point. So yesterday we started on the older pit behind the calf barn, and that's probably over half full. I'm gonna say half full for sure. The pit next to it, the big pit, is half full of oatlage from our new seeding. That we are gonna pull the plastic off of that. We threw the tires off last night. Pull the plastic off of that, and we're gonna put the corn silage over the top of that. I mean, probably not ideal as far as mixing rations, but I mean, we're feeding steers, so we're putting the corn silage right over the top of that, and we should get to that at some point this afternoon. I think we're gonna have to pull the plastic off, so we'll have to do that, and then we'll start filling that. I think my brother's probably coming later today again, if I get thrown back on the chopper, or if Dad wants to chop tonight. I guess it doesn't matter to me. It is nice to be able to switch up jobs a little bit, and you know, then you're not doing the same thing all day long, especially for me. But it is what it is. So anyways, first load of the day, I think he should make it all the way back, and then we'll just keep going. So another long day. We should get a lot done today. Well, it's after lunch now. Had a problem with the corn head. We had one of the gathering chains popped off the sprockets. Problem we were kind of having last year. Kind of figured we had it resolved. What it comes down to is a spring tensioner for one of the sprockets that we can tighten, but I can't get to it without taking the top cover of the head off, and everything's kind of rusted tight. So kind of afraid to start ripping into that. There, he's full. Something that should have been done, and it was kind of on the agenda, and just I never got there. So it is what it is. We popped it back on, but how you got to do that, you basically gotta take the head off and take it off, raise it up so you can get underneath it, and then you got to pop that chain back into place. He's having a hell of a time getting unhooked. We'll let him swing around. And then I'll pull up behind him and unhook. Got downshift a little bit. Close the back window because it's noisy. So if any of you do any type of chopping or even hauling bales and stuff, these speed hitches on here, greatest thing in the world. Something to look into. I think these are an Agra, I think is the brand name. I'm not 100% sure. We actually bought these from a guy that didn't need them anymore. We got a whole set of them, and we've kind of just customized them for, we just went out and bought them, and a lot of them didn't quite work with our wagon, so we kind of customized them. And we actually, they pretty well mounted it right to our chopper, and then on the tractor end we had them do something a little bit different this year as well, because the secondary bolt didn't quite line up. But so yeah, if you guys do any chopping or even picking up bales, for one guy to pick up bales, put one of these on, it really goes fast. You can, I think I showed it in a video of at some point, just picking up your bales and then quickly hooking on the wagon and moving it to the next pile or the next area. So look into it. It saves you a lot of work. I know last night when I was chopping, I don't think either one of us got off the tractors. My grandpa can't quite hit it, but I told my dad it's still better than trying to line up a pin. Hello everyone, day 3 of chopping corn silage. I think I'm going to run the chopper all day today. My brother Cody is, I guess he's getting out of work early, 2:30 or so. My grandpa was busy this morning anyways. And my mom is hauling loads right now. Dad's obviously packing at the silo. So I don't mind. I'll run the chopper. This is load number 4 of the morning. Got chores done. We greased it up, oiled the chains up, fueled the tractor, all that fun stuff. Now we're chopping. So pretty excited about this. This is actually my first year I ever ran the chopper. First time a couple weeks ago, we were just chopping for feed, and got the chopper hooked up, and basically Dad just sent me out, no instruction. But I think I got a pretty good handle on it. I'm probably going a little slow, but with how the person hauling is, it actually is working out pretty good. I think we're getting into some better corn too, because normally I could go down and back with this wagon, and I can't quite get back. I'm about 30 foot or so to the end, and then it's like I just got to pull out, otherwise I'm gonna spill it all over the ground. So I don't know if we're getting in better corn or if the rows maybe are getting a little bit longer. The other wagon could probably use a little bit more, but with how we end up and everything. It just might as well just unhook it. This is day 3. We covered the first pit yesterday, and we started on the next pit. We should darn near get that done today, I would think. Maybe not quite. And then we got the one across the road, so we're doing pretty good. Hey folks, end of the day here, day 3. Here's the end of the, not the end, what we got done on this pit today. Covered that pit last night. Approximately 3:30 or so. Going along with the chopper, and all of a sudden it quit. At least the head control, the forward head controls. Could not get it to go in forward. I could only get it to reverse. Putzed around a little while. We switched out a bunch of fuses because there is forward and reverse fuse or module, whatever they're called, I don't even know. Messed around for a little while. Decided we're just gonna run to the local dealer, and we trust them with our chopper and stuff. So took off there, and we ended up frying, I think it was a little module, I think that's what he called it. I'm not really sure. Anyways, it didn't take a whole lot. He just had to switch out a little thing, unplug it, and put the new thing on and plug it back in. And well, we got choppers home now, but we kind of ran out of ambition, I guess, for today. Could have got some done, but this pit behind me, Dad's figuring about 10 loads. 10 loads will have this pit done, and then we got the one across the road. I don't know what we got done today. We did pretty decent. We had to fix dump wagon, 1 load. It's just kind of a, kind of a slow day it was, because just fixing stuff. I actually had to put the gathering chain back on the sprocket on the corn head. We did that once yesterday. Can fix it, but it's gonna take half a day to fix it. And if that comes off it takes about, this last time all I had to do was pry on the chain for about 5 minutes and popped it back on. Got to put a shear bolt in. Yesterday we had to take the head off of the chopper, and we just basically just pop it back in, and then it's good for like 30 loads. So I don't know, hopefully we could get through the rest of the tomorrow and Saturday without doing too much messing around. So I will we'll check in with you again tomorrow for day 4. Day 3 kind of a wash. Didn't do a whole lot of nothing. We got a lot done though, I guess. Should have had this pit done behind me. Should have had that one done. We would have had that one done easy. Would have had the one across the road started pretty good, but it is what it is. We did what we could, I guess, for today. And we should have this one done easily tomorrow, and should really have the one across the road pretty much half done, I would say, for sure. So anyways, we'll check in with you tomorrow.